So my daughter was around there, and that's the only place in the track that you can go around this half a block and come back on it. The rest is all closed. And she sees this guy coming back on a stretcher, and my daughter is like hysterical. She thought it was me, and she's got a bottle of champagne in her hand. You know what I mean? And she sees this guy. She's faster than my wife, so Nancy was coming up right behind her, and she's like by the ambulance and everything. And I'm hollering, but the crowds were so loud she doesn't hear. So she thought it was me, and she said, "Dad, when you were running down that thing," he said, "that bull horn was this far from your ass."
Wow.
She says, "I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it." That was probably one of the most adrenaline rushes I've ever had. I mean, really.
You're the first person I ever met that's actually had a story to
So
tell.
what happened after that? They all went by you?
Yeah, they all went up, and then then they send the cows up. The cow after that they send cows, regular cows. I don't know why, but they send cows. And the bull goes after. Well, see, it starts like 5. It starts early in the morning. I remember getting up there early in the morning. They got all these real macho guys that are going to do it. You know, young guys like you, bragging, and these guys would even step the regulars. But we had this guy named Corey. I'll never forget him. Did he have a gorgeous wife? He was from Orange County, California, and she was absolutely a redhead. Redheads are not really beautiful, but she was absolutely freaking beautiful. So she was a real estate guy. He was some type of stockbroker or something like that. They just tell me how much money they had, big houses and everything like that. Goes by, so he's bragging about how he's going to do it. We never even got a thing like this, you know. So, because when we went on a tour with like 20 people, 18 people, I think, were in a bus. It was really good. We spent a month in Spain.
Wow.
So goes like this, da da da. We get back to there, I'm drinking it, da da da. Years go by. I'm in Hotel Del Rey. Who comes up to me with that guy Corey? I said, "How you doing?" I remember after he said it. I remember. He said, he was telling his friend, "This is the coolest guy I met." His old man, or his old man, ran the boat. I wasn't going to do it. So then I said, "Whatever happened to your wife? Did you bring her here?" "Oh no, I divorced that bitch 10 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that."
She got ugly.
Well,
and then when they almost
that
I climbed half the pyramid, they set the guys up and arrested me.
Pyramid?
Pyramid, Egypt.
I didn't know you could get on them.
You can't. Yeah, you get out, but I climbed them. It's a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like about 6 feet. No,
they have cracks in them that you just put your feet and your hands in.
Yeah, you can like pull yourself up. Yeah. Then over there, the loudspeaker come down.
And you get stuck up there?
I didn't get stuck up there. I was afraid to go because my wife was. I wasn't that far. I mean, I was maybe 40 feet.
Bring the machine guns out.
They had the machine guns out. Oh, every place you went, that was so scary. And there's nothing like being secure when you have a bodyguard that has an AK-47 held together by duct tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing like that. Silver duct tape. But I'll tell you what, they all hate Christians over there. I was lucky. I got along good with our guide because, you know, you spend a couple days, you know, I think we spent 3, I went on a dig one time, so we spent like 3 weeks there. And we became pretty good friends. And you can never talk about religion, you can never talk about government.
Right.
And the women are like this and da da da. So they got a law that you will not believe this. You see pictures of Cairo. It looks like it's always under construction. Like the brick walls have steel pipes coming out like rebars. They don't pay taxes on the house until they put the roof on. So you'll have these multi-million-dollar apartments, houses, and hotels that don't have a roof. They still have the rebar for the other floor, even though they do have a roof.
Right.
It's not, I mean, it's not like a roof. Yeah, but it's covering.
Sure.
So the roof above, you know, it's like an apartment would have been there, but it's lower. So they just put a ceiling in there, and that's it. And they don't have to pay till the roof is finished. And they leave all these rebars. It's the only place I ever went.
Clever loophole.
Oh yeah. I was the only place that I ever went there where the city had no traffic lights. It was absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Dangerous.
Yeah, you got some good stories. We'll have to hang out sometime.
These are the ones I can tell you about.
I'd rather we go somewhere and make some new ones. That's what I'm ready for.
Yeah.
I'll take time off for that.
What you got to do? Are you married, children?
No. I have children.
Well, if you can do it, you won't. It's very difficult. Do it when you're young.
Yeah, old people like us, it's hard.
The problem is, you know, it's hard.